First off, congratulations to you. And like I said, has it finally started to sink in yet that it's happened?
Yeah, definitely. The first day you're on cloud nine for a while, and Sunday hits, and you're like, wow, we actually just did that. And I wouldn't say it came as a surprise, but it's just it's a cool experience, and something I'll remember forever.
I was watching the final 2 minutes before I left to come down here, and there was a shot of you with the towel on your head there before the final kick there. Just take me through what was going through your head in those final moments there before the field goal and ultimately before the block and clock hit 0.
Yeah, just a few prayers and just asking God to help us out of that game. And I knew Cannon had it. I had all the faith in the world in him. So obviously you're nervous. You got butterflies in those situations. But we have a great kicker, and he sunk the kick. And when that kind of hit, that was when I realized we're probably going to win this game.
It was a full crowd on Saturday, but there was a lot of red there. Kind of take me through what was going through your head when you came out of there on Saturday. Obviously the energy was high, but when you got to run out down that sideline and you looked up into that top left corner, you saw a lot of red. What was that like?
It was awesome. Honestly, you don't always get that type of turnout to these big games, and seeing a whole couple sections of NIU fans, it was great. And when we make big plays and you still hear the noise in the stadium, that's something that isn't too common. So the Husky Nation showed out for the game, and I'm happy they did because they helped us out more than they know. So
obviously last year you got to study behind Rocky a little bit, and coming into this year taking over that starting role. Coach Freeman talked a lot about pregame and postgame how difficult it is to prepare for your offense with just how many shifts, formations, things like that. As far as the mental prep goes, how hard was that going into this off season and really into this regular season for you to kind of master all of that and get ready for the playbook?
Right, yeah, it's tough. So we had a semi-offensive revamp back in January. We had a lot of different formations and passing game changes. So I didn't have to totally learn a whole new offense. We have some similar terms from last year and then some new stuff involved as well. But it's still a grind, and you still have to learn a lot of new passing concepts. And I dedicated myself back then in January. So when spring ball came and summer came, fall camp came, I was ready for those situations. I didn't have to play catch up, and more so I'm able to help the receivers, tight ends, running back, anyone who needs help or has questions on the offense. I want to be the guy they can come to, and I'm always going to have the answer.
Being a local kid, when you saw this matchup come on the schedule 6 years ago, did you ever think that you'd be at that moment? Did you ever think you'd be at that field, Notre Dame Stadium, celebrating that Boneyard victory?
Honestly, it's hard to say. That's a long time ago. I try not to look too far ahead in the schedules and whatnot, but I did know we had Notre Dame on the schedule, probably made known to me last year, the year before. But I'm a person who likes to live, in the current present day. I try not to think too much about the future, because now is the most important time, and there's no time like the present. So I wouldn't say I overly thought about, the outcomes of those games. I just, when the time came and it actually was the week of, I believed we could win, and we obviously went out there and did that.
Being that local kid, how much more does it mean for you to pull out that win last Saturday?
It means a lot. Came to a lot of Husky games growing up. I dreamed of playing Division I football one day, and I got the chance to play at a school right by my house. So, it means a little bit more than if I was at any other school, because I love the Huskies. I have a lot of family that lives in DeKalb, and it just means more.
Take me through what it was like to get off the bus here in DeKalb on Saturday night. There was a big crowd here cheering you on. What does that say for just how much of a step this program took on Saturday? And obviously you guys have a week off, but getting a full crowd of fans on this side and this side come next Saturday.
Yeah, it meant a lot. I'm talking to a few of my buddies after, and that was honestly probably one of the coolest things that we experienced about the whole day. Coming back, and it's late at night, 10 o'clock, and we have people out here waiting for us. That support means a ton to us as players, and we want to feel that support on game days with everyone in the stadium. So just like you said, I encourage everyone who's a Husky fan, near or far, travel out to our game against Buffalo. It's going to be a great game, great matchup. They're a great team, so I'm excited to see what we can do and prove that it's not just a fluke. It's it's something we have as a team, and I'm excited to see what we can do.
Obviously, it's only Tuesday here. You've only been back to class for one full day now, but do you feel like the vibe has changed a little bit on campus? Have you been able to feel a little bit has shifted a little bit now with that win?
Yeah, I do. I think a lot more people care about football and what we're doing. I've had a lot of people in my classes come up to me and just say they're watching the game and congrats, and they're excited for the next one. So that's something that hasn't always been normal, and it's good to see now. The school coming together and showing support.
Ethan, man, congratulations. Thank you.